Welcome, welcome, beautiful soul seekers and cosmic explorers. Are you ready to ignite your inner fire and tap into the limitless power of your being? Welcome to Soul Empowered Insights, the podcast that's here to fuel your mind, nourish your body, and elevate your spirit to new heights. I'm Christy Callahan, your guide on this beautiful journey of self-discovery and transformation. We will dive deep into the realms of empowerment and enlightenment and uncover that magic that resides in you. So get ready to unlock the secrets of the universe, harness the energy of the cosmos, and embrace the full potential of your soul. Each episode will be serving up a potential blend of ancient wisdom, modern insights to help you thrive in every single aspect of your life. I will have different perspectives, introduce some special guests, and you know what? Even sprinkle a bit of laughter along the way. So grab your crystals, light your sage, and let's embark on this epic adventure together. Get ready to expand your mind, strengthen your body, and awaken your spirit. Welcome to Soul Empowered Insights. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being on this healing spiritual journey with me. So I thank you so much. And I appreciate every single one of you that's tuning in today for this next episode. And before we dive in to this week's energy and everything I have in store for you for this episode, I would just really want to give you a big thank you for showing up today and listening. And if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. If this is your 13th time, I've had 13 episodes. I can't believe this is my 13th episode. So if this is your 13th time or 5th time or however many times that you've tuned in, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have been on this journey and it's been a calling and I have just enjoyed it so much. It is allowing my kindergarten spirit just to come out and play and share my insight and wisdom to you. So if you've really been enjoying this ride as much as I have, give a follow if you already follow, share it with a friend, and I would really love to set a goal for you to just write a review on anything, on any platform in which you are listening or tuning in today. Also, go to my website, christycallahan.com. You could subscribe today and get a free mini series on chakras and also a bonus gift just from me. I do have a masterclass starting September 8th. Some of you already know about that class, but it does start next Sunday. It is going to be a live class with me, and it's all about all the things. It's about abundant mindset, intuition, energy, being magnetic, finding your self-worth, self-compassion, and soul purpose. So all of those things are embodied in each and every one of us, because that's who we are. Everything is within us. And some of us are just going through this darkest night of the soul or darkest periods of our life, or we might be feeling stuck and we don't know how to let go. It's life. We get through it, through the ebbs and flows. And a lot of times we just kind of get in our own darn way. So, September 8th, Intuitive Masterclass. The details are on christycallahan.com. So, like, share, follow, and I hope to see you guys on September 8th. So let's dive in. Okay, I'm recording this on Wednesday, August 28th. Hooray! Let's say it together. Hooray! Mercury retrograde is finally over. but not really. It's now Mercury stations direct, is that's what happens. So it's going to be in a shadow period. So in the shadow period, starting today, August 28th until September 11th, 2024, this is going to be still not as intense. But the beautiful thing is this Mercury retrograde, holy cow, I've heard so many people say it's really been rough. Like it's just been shaking up. And for me, I feel like it's just shaking out the feathers, like, you know how a dog gets out of the water and they shake, right? I had a golden retriever and she used to get out of the water and she used to walk right over to people. There would be like nobody on the beach but one person. She'd walk over to that person, of course, a complete stranger, and shake. So I used to be like, I'm so sorry. I don't know why she does that. I always said it was like her love shake, but it's like a shake. We're shaking out things that don't align with us. This Mercury retrograde was pretty potent. And we had Sirius portal. We had a really powerful full moon and a whole ton of planet alignments moving around in our solar system. So the energy really was intense. So right now we are in what it's called the Mercury shadow period, and that's until September 11th. And we know that this storm has shattered pieces out of your life, just like the dog shaking. And now this is kind of a slower time, and I kind of think of it as a cosmic cleanup. It's a chance to like tidy up anything that's lingering around or anything that's been unresolved after this retrograde. It's really a beautiful time to clear out the calm and the chaos. It could be past relationships resurfacing. There still could be miscommunications coming up. So don't rule that out. Anything that's unaddressed emotions that continue to trigger you. Okay. Patterns that keep repeating. Areas that are showing up because they need attention. They need your attention. So I was walking yesterday on my walk and this idea came to me. And the idea that came in, and it was a channel, when I'm out walking, I just get messages from my guides. But what came in was, you know what? If you're going through something right now, and if it's troubling you, or if it's stressing you out, or if you're having a difficult, challenging conversations with siblings or parents or a spouse or a partner, step back from it for a minute. Okay. Take 2 steps back and observe it. Put the perspective on what is really happening here. Detach yourself from the emotions to it in a way, because you're just probably vested in the emotion piece. So if you could step 3 steps back from the situation that's troubling you, and then what I said is put it in a box and then wrap it up and put a pretty bow on it, whatever color the bow, your favorite color bow. And then you're on the present, you're going to write your name on it, to me. Okay, because it's a gift to me. And then you're going to take 3 steps forward to that gift and you're going to begin to unwrap it. And once you start to look at it through that perspective and that lens and see what exactly is inside this box. What's the lesson? What's the medicine? What do I need to learn? Why is this coming up right now? Why is this person still creating this such drama in my life? Why is this job still not wanting me to get up in the morning and get dressed and go out the door? Why is this person coming back into my life when I haven't talked to this person in 6 months? Why am I still thinking about this person when we broke up? Really look at the themes here. It's a theme. There's a cycle. Okay. It's giving you either a chance to tie up loose ends or it's giving you a chance to just like surrender, let go, cut the ties. It's okay. I just think this is such a beautiful period right now. So just remember, you're not stuck. Every single thing is purposeful. Okay. If you're holding on to something that isn't going to fit in the shoebox or whatever it is you're trying to fit in or control, it's not going to. That's where you're going to feel stuck. So just letting go of anything that's making your soul feel heavy, or just making your heart feel like burnout, or anything that's just not making you feel like you deserve more. So enjoy this ride, sweet love. This might be a tower moment. And once we have those tower moments, and once things begin to like fall away, that's where the magic happens. That's where we step into a higher frequency. That's when we're like stepping up for ourselves. It's actually so amazing. And I congratulate you if you are in that part of your life. And it does take trust, and it takes so much surrendering, and a lot more than what you're probably used to. Because you know what? The battles that we're having on the external are always a reflective of what's happening within us. Those battles that we have within us is that fear and that worry, and not thinking that we're powerful enough, or not thinking that we deserve something. But remember, just always be kind to yourself. And once you're still and quiet, and you're out of that autopilot, and you're not keeping yourself busy, because a lot of us just keep ourselves busy. We gotta go. We gotta be here. We gotta da 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 da. Right? I've got to be busy. I've got to stay busy. You are resisting something. You're just in autopilot. So just allow yourself, sweet love. And I'm saying this with all kindness of my heart. And anyone who's been following me and knows me knows that it is all part of the journey. You are in divine hands. You are divine. You're in the best possible hands. You're in your own hands. So, with this energy right now, it is about the cosmic cleanup. This Mercury retrograde is cosmic cleanup. Okay, it's about clearing out anything that's not aligned, and it's gathering up all the shattered pieces that are meant to be yours. So think of that dog. Shout out to Bella Rose. Thinking of her when she's getting out of the water and she's shaking off all these pieces and off the water, things just are going to be meant to go. And this time right now, between now and September 11th, is for you to just realign and allow everything that is meant to be yours, and allow everything else to go. I know it's easier said than done, but that's what this energy is asking us to do. So let's just take a deep breath and breathe and know you are exactly where you need to be right now. You're just where you need to be right now, and there's nothing else. We don't need to look in the back rearview mirror of the past, and we don't need to stress out and worry and overthink about everything that's going to come and happen. We just need to be present and practice being present. And we're just going to release any fears and allow the space, I should say, for miracles to unfold. Magic happens when you stop worrying. Magic happens when you know that you are good enough. Okay? We all have love in us. Everyone has light in us. And sometimes we have to go through the dark to get the light. Right? We have to do the work, and we know that healing is not a linear thing. It takes tosses and turns and ups and downs and lefts and rights and people and to come and go, all of those things. But underneath all of that, it's about finding yourself, reconditioning our subconscious thought process, because we probably are telling us underneath all of this that, other people's opinions. And we have to unlearn what we've been taught and what our ego wants us to think about. So this is a perfect time right now to start a vision board. If you don't know what a vision board is, reach out. But just this is a great time to manifest, because as you're clearing out, you are brand new, fresh. You have a clean slate, basically. You can start over and really bring in the things that your heart truly desires. And if you don't know what that is, spend some time and ask yourself, what is it do you want? What is it that you want? I know for me, when I was through my journey, I had a teacher ask me what I wanted, and I started crying. I was like, cry. I didn't cry because I was sad. I was crying because I would be upset because that's the unconditional love. When I start to speak my truth, the tears would fall. And I said, my gosh, Christy, no one's really asked me what I wanted. I didn't even know what I wanted. And that's okay if you're there, because I'm asking you today, what is it that you want? Do you know what you want? Spend some time with that. Tune in to your inner self and your inner body and ask yourself, what do I want? Because once you know what you want and you start to nurture that inside, that inner being of yourself, and you start realigning with who you are, then it raises your frequency, and all of a sudden that's when the miracle appears, or that's when the people come into your life, or the situations. You just have to allow it, surrender, and don't judge it. Our ego wants to judge it. Our darn egos as barking dogs. But if we can just surrender and just be and stay in that heart-centered space, that's your higher truth. We're not pushing against it. We're not resisting it. We are going to sit in a greater space with just ease. And allow yourself, validate who you are. The external will validate who you are. Again, that was a lot. If you guys didn't already know, I'm in pigtails today, so I'm feeling a little spicy over here. Oh my goodness, piggy tails today, piggy tails. It's the kind of mood that now that we're out of this Mercury retrograde, Christy Callahan is just feeling, I don't know if the word is sassy, but I'm just feeling confident and clear. I just had a lot of clarity coming in. So I'm hoping that you too are also feeling the vibes of clarity and getting the vibes that trust, be your true self, beat at your own darn drum. Don't worry about what others think or the judgments of others. There's just an opinion. And to be quite honest, I said this to a friend of mine last week. She was having some photos taken and we were talking back and forth. I was like, quite frankly, it's none of your business what people think. She's like, yeah, you're right. I could hear that in your head, Chris. I hear you in my head. And it's just a lot of rewiring, retraining, unlearning things that have been told to you. Probably from your early childhood or your experiences that you've had. So today, what came into me on my walk is to talk about this energy, but also I would love to walk you guys through a beautiful meditation. And this meditation is going to be called Embracing Your True Authentic Self. So I've not done a meditation here on this podcast, but I figured I would give this to you. You can come back to it if you need to, if you're just finding it 3 months later, if you're discovering me. I figured it will be timeless entry that will find you when it's meant to find you. Because you're worth it. You're on this journey, and I feel like it's my calling to empower you to really tap into your authentic self. You have a blueprint. Your soul has been doing this work numerous lifetimes. Your soul is much different than anyone else's that you know, and it's so much different than mine and anyone else, and you're unique and you're beautiful and all of these things, and you're needed. Your soul wants you to be you. Your soul does not want you to be crammed into a tiny box because somebody wants you to show up that way. Your soul wants you to show up as you. And that's not easy. It's not easy. If it was easy, I don't know. I just think like the life would be boring if I don't know, it would be actually both. It'd be great if everybody was their authentic self. So it'd be such a harmonious, beautiful place to be, but it's not because we come in with so much, karma and projections of like, this is what you need to do. And stuff is passed down from generation to generation to generation. And our parents are only teaching us what they think is best. And we're passing on to generations what we think is best. But it's like, no, we can heal all of those lineages way back. Um, Starting with you. And I feel like we are all here right now for this purpose in this beautiful time because the whole planet is getting an upgrade and it's beautiful. There's so many lovely um, divine feminine energies coming in with these solar flares and just it's such a magical beautiful time and we're all here together which is really exciting and I'm proud of you for showing up for you. So let's get into this meditation right now. So find yourself, I'll give you a moment. If you need to pause, if you need to pull the car over, if you need to do what you need to do, pause it here and come back, or take a moment and find a place where you can just be for the next 5 minutes. All right, I hope you guys have gotten a nice spot or at least a few moments where you can just unplug and get yourself in a nice, relaxed position for this meditation. Okay. This purpose of this medication. Oh my gosh. The purpose of this meditation, let me start again. So you guys are just getting all of parts of Christy Callahan today. But that's okay. I'm going with the flow. This meditation is designed to help you just release any fears, any conditioning, limitations that have been feeling like they've been holding you back. It's going to embrace the magic of who you truly are. So are you ready? I wish you guys could see my sassy buns today. Okay, let's get started. Let's go ahead and find a quiet, comfortable space where you won't be disturbed and allow yourself to settle in. Let's go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through our nose. And then we're going to exhale out your mouth. We're just going to go ahead and take another inhale through your nose. We're going to lift our bellies up. Fill our belly, and then we're going to exhale through our mouth. And then the third time, as we begin to relax, allow your breath to guide you into state calm. So let's go ahead and take a nice deep breath in deeply, filling the air in your lungs. And then exhale slowly. And this time we're going to release any tension in your body. With each breath, we're going to let go of the outside world. And we're going to turn in your attention to inward. If you have not put in a grounding cord and you want to put in a grounding cord, go ahead and do that now. And for those who don't know what a grounding cord is, just imagine you have any type of cord. It could be a tree branch, it could be a color, it could be imaginary lights. And you want to attach that from your root chakra, which is your tailbone. And you just want to anchor that below the seat where you're sitting or the bed that you're lying in or wherever you are. And just anchor that down into the ground below you, below the surface of the earth, and allow it to go as far as you can. Allow that cord to stretch down to the center of the planet. And breathe. So now that we have the cord in, I want you to just do, with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine yourself standing at the edge of a beautiful forest, a place where the air is fresh, the trees are tall and protective. You look around and you just feel so safe, so at home. You hear the birds. You smell the forest. It's a sacred, sacred place. This forest represents the journey within. It's your sacred place. It's where you're going to discover your true self. As you take your step into the forest, I want you to notice how the light filters through the leaves. It's casting a gentle flow on your path. You feel the gentle breeze hitting your face. But this light symbolizes your inner wisdom, and it's guiding you to your journey. Allow yourself to feel safe and supported as you walk deeper into the forest. Each step, one foot in front of the other, bringing you closer to your true essence. As you walk, you may begin to notice that your thoughts and your feelings are starting to arise. Just observe those thoughts. You might begin to feel fears or doubts or conditioning that no longer serve you. These are the voices of the past. These echoes of beliefs that were imposed on you are not by your true self, but by others. Acknowledge these thoughts. Know that they do not define you. You are not your fears. You are not your conditioning. Now, as you're walking, visualize these fears and limitations as leaves just gently falling off the trees around you. Just watch them drift off into the wind. They're landing softly on the ground, or they're observed by the earth, or they're simply just transformed into new energy. With each leaf that falls, feel yourself becoming lighter and more free. Allow the weight of these old beliefs just to dissolve, releasing them completely with each breath. So as the forest clears, you find yourself standing in a small, sunlit clearing. You look around and there's sun all around you. In the center of this clearing is a mirror, and it's reflecting not only your physical appearance, but the essence of your true, authentic self. I want you to step closer to the mirror and look into it. See the magic. See the light. See that love that radiates from your true self. This is who you are, your core. You are pure, you are whole, and you are perfectly you. Now just take a moment to connect with this image. I want you to feel the joy, the peace, and the strength that come from being in alignment with your true self. Know that this is your true, natural state of being. And it is always within you. Now ask yourself, what do I need to hear in this moment of my life? What messages does my true self have for me during this time of transition? Listen quietly. Allow whatever arises to come forward and trust the message you receive is exactly what you need at this time. I want you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, let the messages settle into your heart. Feel it resonating throughout your entire being, anchoring in your truth. You are love. You are loved. You are protected. You are worthy. And you are an amazing, amazing being with so much to offer yourself and to others. So as we bring this meditation to a close, I want you to take a moment. Thank yourself for taking this time to connect with your true self. Know that you have released what is no longer serving you. You are now free to embrace the magic of who you truly are. When you are ready, gently bring your awareness back to the present moment. You could take a nice couple deep breaths. You can wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes and feeling the connection of your body and the earth beneath you. I want you to take one final deep breath in. And you can let it out. Like you just went down a slide at a playground. And when you feel ready, I want you to slowly open your eyes. I want you to make sure that you're back in the space, in the room, looking around. I want you just to kind of really get back into your body. And don't get in any car drive right away, but just make sure, get up. And I just want to thank you so much for joining me on this journey. And I just want you to remember your true self is always with you. It's guiding you. It's supporting you. It's cheering you on. It's saying, yes, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for believing in me. Just trust the process. And the project. Embrace your magic, beautiful one. Allow yourself to shine. There's no better time than now to really allow yourself to step into your true, authentic self, especially through big transitions and shifts and changes. Again, think of the dog shaking the water off that no longer fits. And then also think of the package that's delivered to you from spirit or from your soul or from your inner self, and the transition and the challenges that you have with people. And I guarantee it's probably a relationship issue that you might be in the middle of. Look at that. What is the medicine? What's the gift? What are you going to learn from it? Are you going to continue or are you going to change and shift? So are you going to resist or are you just going to surrender and let go? All right, my friends. I really am so beyond grateful and blessed. And you have no idea how much this podcast has meant to me. And it's been my passion. And it's been just really for me too, to really step into my authenticity and really step into what I'm here to do. So if you are here with me right now, I am grateful again. Go ahead, check out ChristyCallahan.com. Sign up for that 6 weeks intuitive masterclass. If not, I have readings. I have other classes that are coming up in the next few months. But right now, I just want you to have a beautiful day. Take care of yourself and just be you. The world is waiting. All right. Namaste. Bye for now.